What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here. Welcome to round 2 of F1XL Season 9. This is the Singapore Grand Prix, and if you've missed it already, do check out round 1. It was a fantastic start to the season, but if you are looking to join an F1 League on Xbox Sunday night, 9 PM, then do head over to f1xl.co.uk. We could do with a few more drivers, but Singapore, I did win this race last season in Season 8, but in League 2, so I wasn't too sure what was going to happen here. We only had 10 people in the session, which was really disappointing, and yeah, it really got to me. I just thought there needed to be more people in the session, and just hoping for better, more competitive races. But into qualifying, we were P7 with our fastest lap so far. We've got an improvement of nearly 4 tenths, and we're still P7. That's a 42.0. I did a 42.4 in Season 8 and ended up P4 in Formula 2, so it just shows the improvement in pace of this season. I thought it was a pretty good lap as well, but we've out-qualified our teammate. He didn't race last time out, and he hasn't put in a lap, so that's 1-0 in qualifying to me. But yeah, we're in a solid position. I mean, it's 7th out of 10, so I think all positions are pretty solid, but it's going to be a dry race, and I thought, I'm going to go for a 2-stop. That's the strategy I went for last season. I will tend to probably use the strategies I tried last season, if they did go well, of course. And this worked for me. I did win the race, only just at the end. I think it was less than a second, but I felt pretty confident at getting a top 5, top 6 finish. It isn't one of my stronger tracks, but obviously hoping for a few decent points after our P4 in round 1. This was pretty strange on the formation lap. Hansen goes for a spin. We make absolutely no contact with him, and we get punished. I mean, I don't even get to finish the formation lap. So disappointed. That's actually the first time that's happened for me. But we're building up to round 2, Season 9. The Singapore Grand Prix, 5 lights, and away we go. And Vinyl Junkie, I think, disconnected from the session, and his AI car just went straight into me. So that was annoying. Lost momentum. Pred's gone up our inside on the super soft tyres, and he's got a free position there, which is a bit of a shame. But we're down to P7 now. Only 9 cars left in the lobby. That's what I mean. There aren't enough cars in the lobby. That's why we need more guys to join. Or don't split leagues. I don't know. That's a bit of a controversial topic. But yeah, just looking to take Pred as soon as possible. He is on the slower compounder tyres, so yeah, we could do with getting him out the way. Sigma's actually gone wide into the braking zone, and he's slowed down for whatever reason there, so that's an easy position for us, up to P6. And the main thing for me now is, can I keep up with this guy, with these guys ahead? Because I'm not the quickest around Singapore. I was very surprised to win last season, and it turns out I didn't really have the pace. I did put a little bit of practice in, but wasn't feeling extremely confident. On lap 3 now, my teammate, I am holding him up, and I thought I probably should let him through. I'm not too sure, but coming around the final corner, he's got a pretty good run, and I'm not going to defend too hard against him this early in the race. Maybe if it was the last quarter of the race, I would, but there's no point now. He is clearly quicker than me, so I was hoping I could stay with him. It's pretty sad saying that, because he is on the slower compounder tyres, but yeah, based on this early pace, I don't think we're going to be fighting for a podium like we were in round 1. It's you can definitely tell that I'm better at China than Singapore, so we're using DRS. We're not going to go for a move. I don't know why I'm weaving in my teammate's mirror. Maybe I'm hoping that he'll make a mistake and I can re-overtake him, get some bragging rights back, but this isn't too bad. We'll see if anyone makes a mistake, and actually Hansen did make a mistake, so he dropped back quite a bit, and now he's in the clutches of my teammate. But my car just didn't feel good at all. I just kept sliding around. The back end was pretty much all over the place, especially in the final corner. Them two made contact ahead. We go 3 wide into turn 2. This cannot end well. Oh, there was a bit of contact there. Nuthead went into Hansen, and I think he bounced off him into me, and I don't know if that corrected his car, but it's not worked out for him. We're up to P6 now, but we get DRS on Hansen, who we had an amazing battle with in China, and I've got a feeling we're going to battle each other quite a few times this season. But we're looking for the overtake. He goes defensive. We're going to try and go round the outside if we can and get the inside line for the next corner. That's a fantastic move. Probably the only positive of this race for me. Bit of a spoiler there, but we get into P5. We're not on the optimum line at the moment, so we could go for a bit of a switch back, but no, we keep him behind, up to P5 now, and no doubt I'll be slowing these two up. But Nuthead, my teammate, once again gets a better run, and you just see my car sliding out the final corner. It's just very tricky. Don't want to bin it either. I've actually never DNF'd from a race in F1XL apart from disconnecting, so that's over 125 races without crashing out. I'll probably curse myself now. I'll probably do that next time out, but at the end of lap 8 decided to come into the pits. I was really struggling on the ultra soft tyres as well. It was weird. I went for the setup one to the left, so that should give you quite a bit of downforce. So we're coming into the pits at the same time as Hansen, and we have a pretty decent stop, 2.3. Going on to the super softs, and people are going on the soft compound tyres. Maybe I've missed a trick here, because last season in Formula 2, it was League 2 at the time, most people did 2 stops from what I remember. I don't know if these guys are doing 1 stops, because those soft tyres can last a very long time, and it is quite a long pit lane, so I don't know if we've missed a trick with the strategy here. We'll have to wait and see in about 12 or 13 laps time, really. That's when you would be coming in for the ultra soft tyres. So Frozen and Sigma are both in the pits now. Sigma's on the softs as well. Not too sure what Frozen's on. So yeah, I was feeling pretty concerned at this moment. It would depend on how these super softs worked, because in practice these super softs did not feel good at all. I was like 1 second off the pace on the faster compound, and it really did show on lap 16. My teammates all over me. Once again, it's on the start-finish straight. I just didn't have any pace. I'm not the greatest in Sector 3. That's definitely my weakest sector, but this was incredible. It was so demoralizing. And this race, I didn't really feel that motivated for it either. Just seeing only 10 cars on the grid. And Singapore, I just don't like this track. I'm not that great at it. Yeah. It's like one of the only races ever that I genuinely got bored in this race. It was unfortunate. I don't want to be putting the viewers off yourselves. But yeah, I wasn't enjoying this race at all. And now Hansen's on my tail. And yeah, I think it looks pretty clear that these guys are going for a 1 stop. So they're overtaking me and I've got another pit stop to go. So at this point I'd resigned to myself. I'm going to be fighting for P7, probably with Sigma. So I'll be putting on the ultra soft tyres and then hopefully coming back at him. So yeah, a bit of a chase down battle, which it would be quite exciting at the end of lap 21. I'm coming in to go for 10 laps on the ultra soft. Need to give myself enough time to catch up to the back of Sigma. Pred's made a 2nd stop as well, so I think it shows the 1 stop's probably the way to go in this race, which I wouldn't have thought so, but yeah, I guess I've learned something new for next season. So ultra softs are going on. Just looking at the minimap, we're very far behind Sigma, and you can see there's a car off of turn 1. That was Vinyl Junkies who I think he disconnected before the race. So yeah, it was quite unfortunate what his car did to me at the start. Surprised it didn't ghost or anything. But now, Rich Mix, I was ready to chase Sigma down. But of course, as this race goes on, Kingsley crashed out. So we get in a position there. That was the positive. But the virtual safety cars come out. And if you look at the minimap, 2 cars are pitting. I think that's Hansen and I want to say my teammate. I'm not completely sure. But the key thing is Sigma's coming in for a fresh set of the ultra soft tyres. So he's minimised the time he's lost. And it's worked out very well for him. That means he's not going to be that far behind me. And he's going to have much fresher tyres by 4 or 5 laps, I think it is. So, yeah, I just resigned myself that Sigma is going to close right onto the back of me. And it should be an easy overtake. His tyres a lot grippier than mine. I'll try and defend it. I'll try my best. But it looks like it could be P7 now. So, going on to the DRS straight. What can we do? Can we get a decent exit? Oh, it's not great. Sliding off the curb there. Sigma's got the run. I'm using Rich Mix to defend. I go for the outside line because I want the inside line for the next corner. That's what I tend to do down here. He's gone for it. We try and go for a switchback, but we've got better grip here, and I thought, screw it. I'm going to chuck it up the inside, see what happens. Taking a narrow entry, but we just don't have the grip. We couldn't get on the traction. As well as Sigma, and that's us down to P7, and unfortunately that is it for us. Frozen is absolutely miles behind. I'm not sure if anything actually happened for him, so I'm talking about I was getting bored in this race. I don't want to know what Frozen's race was like, but we're coming to the end. P7, I mean, I was really disappointed, and I don't know what to say. I didn't really expect much from Singapore, but you just see the cars were so spaced out on the track. We desperately need more people in League 1. So if you are quick enough, then please do join. Please do join for the next race. So we ended up with no penalties, which I'm proud of doing that again. Having no penalties 2 races in a row. But there's the championship. We're in 6th. 4th and a 7th. We've got to be doing better. Next time out, Spain is one of my better tracks, so I'm hopefully going to get some more points on the board. But I'm expecting a very hard battle in the midfield between myself, Hansen, Pred, a few others like that. So if you have enjoyed this race, please do leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Join F1XL if you like, and I'll catch you next time out. Goodbye.